Now, as we indicated before, metabolism can lead to toxicity. Toxicity that involves the liver, toxicity that involves the kidney. In the discussions that we had earlier about the liver, we noted that there were several mechanisms by which inhaled anesthetics might produce hepatic injury. And these are listed here, and we've gone through them. I want to go to the bottom one, the creation of adducts that prompt an immune response from halothane, and repeat what we said earlier. And that is that clearly halothane is a hepatotoxin and can produce severe hepatic injury and death with an incidence of what? What's the incidence of death from severe hepatic injury if you had 100,000 anesthetics that were given with halothane?
1 in 10,000?
1 in 10,000 is the usual figure that's quoted. It would depend on what study you looked at. It could be as few as 1 in 35,000, but 1 in 10,000 is the figure that's usually quoted. What about the incidence for isoflurane?
All the other inhaled anesthetics I thought were 1 in 100, no, 1 in 1 million.
1 in 1 million or more, or more. There's been one case, for example, of hepatic injury on this immune-based theory for desferrine. One case, that's the only case that I know of, where there's been evidence that it could be due to this trifluoroacetate production from desferrine. That was a patient that fortunately didn't die, but certainly there was the immune evidence, the immunological evidence that suggested this mechanism for injury. That's in tens of millions, if not hundreds of millions of desferrine anesthetics that have been given. So the incidence is extraordinarily low, and I think we can, for the modern inhaled anesthetics like isoflurane, like desferrine, like sevoflurane, dismiss hepatic injury, severe hepatic injury from an immune basis as a reasonable concern.